Life is a big school. We all have to learn.
According to Eurystheus's orders, Hercules faced another challenge. This time he was assigned a task that was not dangerous but was still heavy. Eurystheus thought that Hercules would be defeated by this task. The task was to clean the Augean Stables. Augeas, the king of Elis in Peloponnese, inherited a rich estate from his father, especially his herds of cattle, which were numerous and valuable. Augeas's stables housed valuable animals, which were undoubtedly the best in Greece. However, the stables were extremely dirty due to Augeas's laziness and neglect. The animal manure piled up and overflowed in the stables and spread across the fields. Some said that the cattle had not been cleaned for over 30 years. Cleaning Augeas's stables was a job that no one dared to think about because it was too dirty, and the manure was piled up everywhere. But Hercules dared to take on this heavy and terrifying task. He made a deal with Augeas that if he could clean all the stables in one day, Augeas would pay him 1/10 of his livestock. Augeas agreed, thinking that even with Hercules' strength, he could not finish the job in one day. However, Hercules diverted the rivers Alpheus and Peneus to flow into the stables. He then removed the walls at both ends of the stables so that the water from the two rivers could flow through the stables. The job was done in less than a day. The water from the rivers washed away all the manure that had piled up over the years. The stables were clean and shiny, so much so that anyone who saw them felt happy and admired the hero's talent. It was time for Augeas to pay Hercules, but the king cheated him, claiming that Hercules did not deserve to be paid because he had the help of Iolaus, and in fact, Eurystheus assigned the job to Hercules. Augeas's dishonesty was exposed by his own son, Phileus, who testified that his father promised to pay Hercules 1/10 of his livestock. Augeas was revealed as a liar, and he was angry. He drove his son out of the country and also expelled Hercules. So our hero had to suffer humiliation and return to Tiryns. Cleaning the Augean stables is now a symbol in world literature. It represents an unproductive and chaotic situation that needs to be resolved to bring cleanliness, order, stability, and progress. After his punishment was over, Hercules returned to take revenge on the deceitful king. Hercules led a powerful army into Elis. He killed Augeas with a poisoned arrow, which he dipped in the blood of the Hydra that he killed in the swamps of Lerna. After his victory, Hercules gathered all of Augeas's wealth and brought it to the city of Pisa, where he offered it as a sacrifice to the immortal gods of Olympus. Hercules also punished all of Augeas's allies. The king of Pylos in Messenia, Neleus, was punished along with his 11 sons. One of Neleus's sons, named Periclymenus, was given the power to transform into any creature by the god Apollo, hoping to escape Hercules' punishment, but he failed. He turned into a bee and flew onto the back of a horse in Hercules' carriage, hoping to take revenge on Hercules for his father and brothers. And Hercules killed the talented son of Neleus. Only one of Neleus's sons, Nestor, survived because he was not at home. Later, Nestor became famous as a courageous warrior with glorious achievements. In the Trojan War, Nestor was known for his wise advice, which was respected by all the generals and soldiers. After avenging himself on Augeas, Hercules held a sacrifice to thank the gods of Olympus. He also established a festival called the Olympics, which was a tribute to the gods and to himself, a hero who was the descendant of the great hero Perseus and the son of the almighty Zeus, the king of the immortal gods and the mortal men. The festival was held every 4 years in Olympia, a city in Elis on the Peloponnese Peninsula. Hercules planted olive trees around the stadium to remember his achievements and the gods' glory.